So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance! It's loose now, and oh, what has happened? And it's come back out to him. Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He's one on. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Out towards the flank. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's being shifted off it. Linton, still goalless. Throw in. Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hall.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's forced to go back. Hall. Spread it left. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Maradona. Endrick. He's shifting through the gears here. Endrick! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
The most accurate pass. Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Kirkesh. Oh, sweet feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Belletti. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Elanga. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
That was well played. well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Ekitike. And it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers with whip.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Hendrick. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kerkesh. Now, this could be a chance. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Ekitike. And here's Zaire Emery. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So it's been even
so there was the first half.
Which way will things go?
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk. Kerkez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Zaire Emery. Now it's Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Trippier. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Barnes certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Gordon. Kerkez cuts out the pass. Hendrick. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. And it's Zaire Emery. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Van Dijk. And Zaire Emery.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Gordon! That's a half-decent try.
The attendance for this match was 29,500.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he welcomes it in. Hendrick. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position here. Alonso. Nice control. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Elanga. Gordon. Nicely spread. Joelinton. Koundé gets a foot in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number
Liverpool
7,
with their first corner,
Palmer.
the first in the game for either
Number
side, actually.
33, Zaire Emery.
That is there to clear
Number
it.
14, Xabi Alonso.
Newcastle have the
Number
chance to go the other
22,
way.
Ekitike. Number 4, Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
Gordon is
Number
onto this.
24,
Barnes.
Szoboszlai. Number 15,
Hall
McAllister.
engages and forces him
Number
off the ball.
28, Gravenberch.
Now it's Szoboszlai.
Number 21,
Aimed beyond the defence.
Number 6,
Chance! He's got a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
number 16.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a goal kick. Newcastle choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's on it, can he get away? Now it's McAllister. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Endrick. Now there's a shot at goal! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kirkes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Szoboszlai. He's tried one! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Trippier. The message is clear, none shall pass.
There
Rudiger.
will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Koundé. It's Belletti. Gravenberch. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Willock. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Endrick picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
They came, they saw,
So that's
and
it from
they
us.
were
Many
sent
thanks go to
packing.
Jim.